Alright, so today we have a mono blue spirits deck. Originally this deck idea, I started with blue-white Azorius, but I just felt, I don't know, the consistency of the deck just getting double blue or like double white, or, you know, I always needed a blue or a white and it was kind of off colors. I just needed just more consistency, so I just went to mono blue. And I mean, it works pretty good. So we have 4 Curious Obsessions, 4 Essence Flux. This is one of the main reasons too, to have the spirit type, besides some of the creatures in here. But so I exile a creature I control, then I return it to the battlefield. Basically I flicker it, and if it's a spirit, you put a +1 counter on it. So 2 Miscast, a cheap way to answer anything. 4 Spectral Sailors, everybody knows this guy's been around for a while. 2 Spell Pierce. I went 2 and 2 on Miscast and Spell Pierce because this only hits instant and sorceries. This also hits planeswalkers and enchantments. So it's kind of hit or miss which one's good and which one's not at the time. So, but you kind of needed a cheap, just 1 mana, you know, answer to something. Like you had to have some type of interaction. 2 Stern Dismissals. You can bounce enchantments or just creatures. Tempo plays, basically. 2 Departed Deckhands. This guy is just naturally unblockable, and you can pay 4 mana and give something else unblockable if you would need it. 4 Ghostly Pilferers. This guy can be unblockable just discarding a card. And he's also a card engine too. You can pay 2 when he untaps, and you can draw a card. So you got a little bit of a combo here, like, for instance, I can... where's my Shacklegeist? So 4 Shacklegeist, I can tap 2 untapped spirits, so like tap this guy and something else. And I didn't attack with him, but then he untaps next turn, I can pay 2 mana to draw a card. And it's only 2, and you can actually use Shacklegeist to tap itself and 1 other spirit, so it's pretty good. A 4 Rattle the Chains. It's a flash flyer 2/1. It gives a spirit hexproof when it comes in. Really nice. And then it gives all my spirits flash as long as this card's here, so it's really nice. 4 Supreme Phantoms. This is a spirit again, and it buffs all my spirits. That's your natural spirit lord here. And at the top we have 2 Nebelgast Heralds. This is another 2/1 flash spirit. It's a little expensive at 3 mana, but it comes in, it taps a creature, and anytime a spirit comes in, I tap another creature. So like you can start getting crazy, like, okay, lay Nebelgeist, tap a creature, lay Shacklegeist, tap a creature, tap 2 untapped spirits, tap another creature. You know, like you can really tap a lot of stuff down. In most cases, like, since you're flyers, it's not really about the blockers. It's more about the tempo loss and like if you have a life gain creature on the other side, you know, just tap it down so it doesn't gain life. It's more of a tempo play, and only 22 basic islands. So there's the deck, and these 2 are unblockable. They're the only ones that aren't flyers, but they can be unblockable, but they are also spirits. This one is the worst of the 2, and I thought about running 4, but I decided just to run 2 to keep my 4 Essence and 4 Curious Obsession here. And I wanted 2 answers to spells, like either targeted removal or sweepers. So this works against targeted removal, but it doesn't work against sweepers. So I wanted an answer for sweepers and just other, you know, non-creature spells in general. And I wanted a couple tempo plays, like, so I just added a couple Stern Dismissals in there. So as long as we can get Curious Obsessions or Ghostly Pilfers and start drawing some cards, we can move up pretty quickly. So let's see, this buffs all the spirits. This taps all the spirits. This one allows you to cast things that flash. So once I have this one in, then I have this one in, I can flash in basically any spirit in my deck, like flash in a Ghostly Pilfer, tap something down because this triggers, and then I can use this trigger to tap and then untap everything and attack. Like, it gets pretty crazy. This one also, there's one other mode it has on it, and whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, you draw a card, which is actually kind of relevant in Historic. There's a lot of like casting cards from exile, casting cards from the graveyard, this and that, right? So anytime you cast like an escape spell, anytime they cast like a some type of adventure spell, like a Bone Crusher Giant, they cast a creature half of it, okay, then I draw a card. So it's kind of nice. Kind of like an added benefit. I mean, this card is actually really good. I like this card a lot, but There's a deck, Mono Blue Spirits. So let's try it out and see how it does. Alright, I go first, finally. Oh. Never go first. Alright, so hand's okay. I would have liked like a... I would like my one drop, but I guess this will do. Let's go Pilfer. I mean, we don't know what he's playing. Let's go Pilfer. Usually I like going Pilfer into Supreme. Smack him for 3. Leave up, you know, Essence Flux or something. Okay, green-blue so far. Supreme Phantom. Counter spells. If he bounces my Pilfer, okay, he just does that. Alright, that's fine. We just smack him. We get to untap and draw next turn. Blue. Like, are you just playing a bunch of counter spells? Like, is that all you're doing? God bless. Nice. Nice flood, man. Awesome. Alright, well, maybe Ghostly Pilfer can bring us out of that flood. Probably just holding counter spells, I guess, now. Green, blue. Okay. Is this green, blue flash? So he's gonna flash in the wolf ambusher, huh? Herald is nice here. Herald can be really nice. No, nothing. Strange. Not doing anything. I mean, I'm getting a ton of advantage off this Pilfer. Like, what are you doing? What is this guy doing? I'm not gonna cast the Herald because he's just gonna counter it. I mean, clearly he has like some type of oh my god. Okay, I'm just getting the... Oh man. Well, this is like the worst possible part of the deck I could possibly draw right now, but that's magic. Smack him and leave. I mean, the Ghostly Pilfer is putting in work, though. He's drawing me through this. Wow, he flashed that in. Or shocked it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. What could he want for 6 mana? Big Shark Typhoon? If he has a Big Shark Typhoon, I just bounce it? Or I tap it? Probably just bounce it, get rid of it, right? That's fine. So we can make a Shark for 4. That's gonna be... Oh my god. The flood is real, bro. Like, jeez. Okay, well, here he goes with this big shark. Let's try to... He just brazen bar, or is it... Make him pay 2, and then he pays 2, right? And I make him pay 2 again, because these are useless against this deck, really, to be honest. I mean, these are dead cards in my hand anyways. Rolled Mystic. Okay, he's going to counter that. So I let that counter happen. Let it happen. Let it resolve. Spell Pierce it again. Go next to blockers. Discard a land. Boom. Smack him for 2. And then we... What do we do? Pilferer? Another Pilferer, and then Stern Dismissal his Frilled Mystic. Back to his hand, because we know about it, right? Now that we know about it, we can play around it much easier. And it casts 4 mana. So, it's gonna be much harder for him to cash that in, dude. For 4 mana, he's gonna be wasting a lot of time and mana. Okay, so... Here we go. Oh my god. Alright, well. 22 lands in this deck, and I've drawn probably half of them right now. Alright, so anyways, we just attack. I mean, he has 2 turns. He's forced to do something. Right? You can make a big Shark Typhoon. Brazen Bar on that. That's fine. We just let that happen. I'm just going to recast it. Brazen Borrower cannot block. He just flashes in a Frilled Mystic. Oh. In response, we just flash in the Herald, tap it down. Boom. Recast the Pilferer. And skip the turn. And hopefully we have lethal. Brazen Borrower can block the Herald, but that's all. That's all the Brazen Borrower can block. Alright, come on. I need some draws here, man. Like, dude, I've been drawing just straight land. There we go. Shacklegeist. Ooh, yes. Shacklegeist is nice here. Shacklegeist is very nice. Okay, do I care about the Essence Flux? Not really. He doesn't really have targeted removal. He has more counter spells. So, let's say he has 3 mana into Brazen Borrower now. That leaves 3 mana for something else. What if he does a Frilled Mystic? He Frilled Mystics. Okay, just do this. You know what? I don't need the Curious. Don't need the Curious Obsession right now. Make this unblockable. And then he does what? Another Brazen Borrower? Is that what he's gonna do? Okay. Does he have Frilled Mystic mana up? Yes, he does. So then if he Frills Mystic, then what? Okay. Let this happen. I attack with this one. Discard the Flux. If he casts Brazen Bar, I get to draw a card as well. Boom. And he's got 4 mana. So I don't want to cast it into another Frilled Mystic. There's no reason to let him get any advantage. He can Brazen Bar. Okay, Nightpack Ambusher. Nightpack Ambusher, I mean, that doesn't really matter too much, does it? Let that happen. I'm at 20, so he needs to worry about the board. Really? Okay. He's got to do something. Got to do something. Go Rattle Chains. See if he Frilled Mystic. Let him Frilled Mystic. Instant Scatter, that's fine. Yep. Triggers are going off. Aw. Decline that second one. Do this. This. You have another Brazen Borrower. Nope. Bye, 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 bye. Flash, Simic Flash. Very annoying. Very annoying deck. But we got there. Okay, opponent goes first. Of course. Our hand can be okay. I need to draw, like, another land, and then maybe... Okay, there's a land. And then some type of, I don't know, type of interaction. Or, okay, Pilfer is not good. So, are we playing Simic Flash again? Like, come on, man. God, that's annoying. Alright, so here we just go... Pilfer. And then he goes, what, Essence Scatter? Nothing. Alright. Do you have a Brazen Borrower? You gonna Brazen bounce it? Oh, Growth Spiral, okay. Maybe not Simic Flash then. Maybe some type of Teamer. Oh, it's still green-blue though. Haven't seen anything except green-blue. Maybe he's missing a color. We'll see. A lore scale total. What in the heck? Just go ahead and tap it down now. Because if he's going to be going off blockers and stuff, like the fact that we can tap all of his stuff down, dude. Yeah, you can attack for now, that's fine. Risen Reef. Okay. That's not a card draw, though. It just puts it into your hand. It's technically not a card draw. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Risen Reef and all, but... I'm going to decline this, because... Yeah, I already have my land drop, and I got a lot going on. Needless to say, I got a lot going on. And we're going to do this, so he can't block. Not that he would block with the Risen Reef anyways. Because, I mean, he's just not going to, you know? And then we're going to go Shackle Geist. Maybe I'll need to do Rattle Chains. Nah. I mean, does he have targeted? Maybe he'll do something where I need to target. No. Fine. I mean, the most he can do is bounce, you know? Like, he can just, like, bounce. I mean, I don't know. He could do, like, a Turn to Frog or something crazy. Some weird blue spell that no one plays. The most I'm thinking is, like, just some type of bounce spell. I just kind of replay it. The fairy, yeah, that doesn't bother me either.
If nothing else,
I'll kill that next turn.
Protect the multiverse.
Yep. You can loot.
Improvise.
You can loot, come on. Yeah, my music's been really weird. I discarded a Jace. Pass to attackers, okay, so now we tap, boom, tap that down. We kill his face next turn. I will trigger it now. Since I have a third land drop, I want to draw an extra card. So we go just like this. That. So he can phase here, he dies, phase here, he dies. No matter what, he dies. He only has 1 green mana, so... You can phase my Shackle, but that's going to your face. Yeah, if you phase here, you die. These are 2 power, so it doesn't matter. Phase here, you still die. Yeah, that's still 4 powers. You're dead. I mean, yeah, of course you go down anyway, so...
Back's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Now, actually, I will. Let me see. Do you want to go preemptively put this on something? Nah, not really. Fine. I have a Nebelgast Herald in, so actually I can just flash in Rattle Chains. Tap down the lore scale. I mean, if he counters my Rattle Chains, then... Big Hydro Degree. Not that big. Only a 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. Do this. Tap that down. Wait. Yeah, that's game. And then next turn, I just untap. Next turn, I untap, play Shackle Geist. Tap these 2 down, attack him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this comes out next turn, right? Yes. So then I go 7, 8, 9. Close to lethal. 10, right? Was that lethal? Yeah, I think it was close. Yeah, it's close enough. We could have drawn something too. I would activate Pilfer, see if I can draw, you know. But either way, I'll tap that down. Discard something, make that unblockable, so yeah. Alright, let's see. We got a turn 1 Sailor. I'm not going first, of course. I never go first. Turn 1 Sailor, turn 2 Supreme Phantom. Pretty good. A little bit of interaction here too. Nice. The Pilfer 2. Card Engine. Alright, let's do it. Do it. Come on, opponent. Deep. What are we playing against? Black. Black, black. Flash that in. Yep, pass down. Cool. Full beans, bro. Full beans. Alright, just let me untap. I got a Spell Pierce. We're gonna do this. I want 2 of them in actually. Then I'll Supreme next turn, and I'm gonna hold up Spell Pierce for removal. Hopefully it's not 2 mana removal. That's pretty bad. Miscast would be a good thing here, man. Death Baron. Okay. My turn. I want to do get rid of this. Yeah, just get rid of that. Alright, I'm going to draw as a 1-hit land. Perfect. Okay. Well, actually, now I don't want to play Phantom. He's got no blockers. I want to hold up my Essence Flux in case he tries to kill one of my Pilfers here. He's going to replay Death Baron. No. Alright, miscast is good. Alright, miscast is good. Spell Pierce, I don't like. I do like Essence Flux. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you can trade for that. That's fine. You can trade for that all day, son. Herald Horn. Creature spells you cast a chosen type goes 1 that's spinning your upkeep. Look at top card of your library. If it's a creature card of your chosen type, you may reveal it, put it to your hand. Okay. You're gonna choose zombies, right? Herald's Horn. I've never actually heard of that card. Right. We're gonna miscast that. Sure. Or do I want to Essence Flux it? Essence Flux is better. Make it a 3/2. I lose the tap trigger, but still get that trigger. Ah, I should have put this down a little bit. Ah, that's a mistake. Oh well. Oh well, lost 1 damage. Okay. Yes, yes, Death Baron. Death Barano. The server's been kicking me off lately. I don't know why. Acting weird. Hold on. Minor difficulties here. I'll be right back in a second. Okay. Now he's tagged with Midnight Reaper. Question is, do I want to bounce Reaper? Then he just replays it. Or do you want to take 4 and then bounce it at the end of his turn? I'll take 4 here. Blocks. This creature an enchantment. Is this an artifact? Yeah, it's an artifact now. Yeah, we gotta miscast that, yeah, for sure. And then bounce that. Yep, we need to draw cards for sure here. Ooh. Talking about. Oh yeah. Look at that 4/4 Shacklegeist, man. That thing's nasty, dude. Alright, we're just gonna tap down his Midnight Reaper. Tap it down. Yep, you're not doing anything. Untap. 2 lands and attack for the win. Yeah, Shacklegeist, man. Oh, thing puts in work, man. It's beautiful. Shacklegeist and Ghostly Pilferer. Alright, I go first. Nice. Unfortunately, I don't have my 1-drop, but... You can go, yeah, I don't like using either of these. I'll go Deckhand. I mean, I can't target it with Curious Obsession, but at least it's unblockable. It's when it comes to target of a spell, not ability. Only a spell, so I can target it with Rattle Chain's ability, but... I just, unfortunately, can't target it with any of these. Let's see... Orvo, huh? I want to save this. And I'm not really doing anything, though, if I don't. That's the problem. Oh, this is so bad. I want to save this for a fight spell, though, but I can't do anything right now. I need to do something, man. There's my Spectral Sailor. I wish I had that earlier. Alright, so let's go on the Rattle Chains here. Oh, yes. Okay. Now I feel much better. I have another Rattle Chains and a Spectral Sailor, dude. Oh, yes. Feels a lot better now. Just gotta make sure I protect against some type of fight spell. That's all I can do, right? Yeah, that doesn't matter. I mean, you're about to get beat down with aggression here, dude. Pure aggression. I got 5 damage next turn. I mean, I can even go... Like, I can just do this. Right? Spectral. Block. I could get... He could try to blow me out. I have a miscast, though. If he has some instant fight spell. And then I just... Flicker it. Put a +1 counter on it. Tries to go for a fight. I just miscast it. Now I got a 2/2. And he does no damage. But we do this. Tries to fight it, I miscast. Or I can just Rattle Chains, to be honest. 1, right? I guess miscast would be better in this situation. More mana efficient, to, you know, he could have more mana to pay next turn. So, yeah, we just counter that. We knew he was going to do that, so then we just do this. Draw 2 cards. Very nice. Oop, there's my Herald. And he just quits. I also had a Rattle Chain for any type of removal he had next after that, so good. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand is pretty bad. Pretty bad. I'm gonna keep it, but I mean only because of the potential upside. I have my 3 lands already. Like the most really I want is like usually 4 lands. 4 lands is kind of the sweet spot in this deck, so I can start double spelling. But okay, Pilferer on 2 is better. That's a start. We got a blue-green land here. I could have spell pierced that opt. But is it worth spell piercing? Maybe he's like Joseph Pilferer. And we will do next turn Curious Obsession onto it. I have Spell Pierces to protect it, or a Rattle Chains to protect it. Either one. The most he can do is what? Bounce it, right? Aminter Asencow.
Hi, my name's Minter, and I love ass and cows.
Manowar Visionary.
I can see the future, aka draw a card.
My turn. Okay, do you think he would trade the Visionary for this Pilferer? I mean, I'm not even gonna risk it, to be honest, because he could. He could potentially trade it, and I have extra lands here, so. Draw another card. Departed Deckhand's nice. Departed Deckhand's nice. Not as good as Pilferer, really, but like it's. I mean, the fact that I'm just naturally unblockable is nice. Just to keep pushing through extra damage. Okay, let's see what he targets first. Maybe he wants to target his Visionary. I don't. No, he wants to Pilferer. Okay. In that case, then we just Rattle Chains. Rattle Chains. Okay, he's gonna Brazen Bar right now. If that's really gonna do something, bro. I mean, all you did was just reset the board a little bit. But like, you're still super far behind. Alright, so now I have the Flyer and the Unblockable, and I can make him unblockable. Taking 6 damage next turn. A lot of freaking damage. Okay, there's a 3rd land, so he can play Brazen Bar if he fetches an island. But he can't block any of this, really. I mean, he can block my Rattle Chains, but yeah, I don't care about that. The damage is irrelevant right now, dude. Alright, so we Supreme Phantom here. And then if he goes Brazen Borrower, he's gonna cash in the Brazen Borrower, correct? Do I let him take my Rattle Chains? Do I want to trade Rattle Chains for a Brazen Borrower? That's the question. Do I want to trade a Rattle Chains for that? Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. Probably not. I mean, yeah, we know you have Brazen Borrower mana. We know. I'm not going to trade it now. I'll keep my Flash. He gives my Spirits Flash, so I mean, I feel like that's more valuable. The Brazen Bar is irrelevant right now. This guy's gonna die like next turn if he doesn't do anything, so. Like, what does he do? I mean, if he bounces something, everything has Flash. Thank you for that card. That's a good draw too, man. Holy crap, that is a good draw. Man. Shackle Geist coming in here now, so I can start tapping stuff down. Okay, so I'll tap Supreme Phantom and Rattle Chains because I can block, the 3/3 can block anything on this board. And I'll tap the Brazen Borrower down. So he's gonna do what? I mean, if he tries a big mass manipulation, dude, he's dead. I'm gonna Spell Pierce it. I mean, he's looking at my creatures. What are you going to do? Mass manipulate? Or are you going to just regular bounce? Regular bounce is not super devastating. Mass manipulation is annoying, but if he's going to do mass manipulation, he has 4 mana, and then XX is 1, XX is 2. Passes to attackers. Tap that and that. Right? And this gives me the kill next turn. And he can attack with any one of these creatures here. He attacks with a Baron. Okay, well I'm just letting that through. Just a Baron, that's not threatening, it's 2 damage. Okay. Take 2. Got 3 cards in his hand. What is it, mass manipulation? We got just another Brazen Bar, maybe? What? He's got something. He's got something. He keeps hovering on my cards. Okay, it's a Brazen Bar. I'll just let that happen, dude. I mean, I'm not really worried about that. Let that happen. Yep. So then we just tap this here, and I tap this down. And this down. No, cancel that. Let's put this out, because I can't attack with this anyways. So, tap this. I tap this one because I can't attack with it, and this one because it's the weakest. Attack with... Boom, boom. Put them to 1. This one can tap and untap and draw next turn. And now he has to produce 2 blockers. In the air, I mean... Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 damage. 12 damage. Oh, but you're at 1. I'm just going to untap and kill you. I mean, you're just going to let this happen? How do you stop? How do you stop this many attackers? That's nice insurance. We just go with lethal here. These 2 unblockable, this is lethal, and I can tap and prevent all combat damage. Spell pierce it. Let him pay 2 and miscast it. Boom. Goodbye. Goodbye. Come on, man. Are we really playing Thwart the enemy? Please, do me a favor. Go home. Alright. Opponent goes first, of course. Never go first in Magic. I'll go first when Hell freezes over. I have a Shackle Geist and a Rattle Chains. Not the best opening hand, but it could get better. Let's see. I don't know why my music has been going out. Very weird. Very weird, my music's been like going out. It starts off and then just stops. Okay, hand's pretty bad. So far, at least. Mm-hmm. Alright, balance that, trade that. We're in a position right now where we don't really want to be racing. We can't race, we're behind. And hopefully this guy can't race either. Just tap this down just in case. Yeah, we can trigger that too. That's good. Forgot about that. Good. Alright, let's curious on this. I want to smack him for 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be blocking with this, right? We need to be doing something. Another Pilfer. I'll just hold up my miscast. I mean, he has 1 mana. Most likely he's not going to be casting a removal. But, yeah, okay. And this isn't even all zombies, though. It's just like mono black. Oh, you have 3 untapped zombies just magically, huh? Nice. Each player knows a card. Wonder where my music is. It's weird. Alright, drawing, definitely. We gotta draw into stuff that's actually relevant. There we go. Shacklegeist in a Supreme Phantom. I mean, I wish I would have had the extra mana, to be honest, but... So, this is how we do it. Lay that down. Back with the 4 in the air, because this draws a card. Boom! We have to attack anyways. We got Curious Obsession. Draw for sure. Essence Flux is nice. Okay. He's gonna draw a card. So now he doesn't have good attacks anymore. And he's pretty pinched on mana too, so I'm hoping he just has nothing. Because he's dead, basically. A death touch, so we're gonna trap him here. Okay. He's taken 7 in the air. Alright. Well. He's just dead. I just tap these 2, tap the flyer down. So I just tap these 2, tap the flyer, untap. Boom, you're dead. So we're back with the deck. After the matches, I think we played, what, 5? 4, 5, 6 matches? Something like that, I don't know. The deck feels pretty good. The weakness it has is heavy counterspell decks and like heavy like control. So basically, heavy control decks, a lot of sweepers or a lot of counterspells. And there's a couple like weird little combo decks that, you know, is hard to interact with, but I mean those are just weird ones. Like the majority of decks though, it felt pretty good. Felt pretty good against. I mean, it feels really good. Spectral Sailor has always been good, and then Curious Obsession on it. The deckhand is pretty nice. The Pilfer is I like better. It's just a huge card advantage engine. This is really nice to have a 2/1 flash flyer that really just is kind of like almost like a counter spell, you know. And then it just on top of that, then all your spirits while it's out start having flash. So then it makes everything like really annoying for the enemy. Shacklegeist was really good. Just tapping 2 spirits and tapping everything down, just kind of controlling the battlefield. Supreme Phantom's, you know, good. I mean, there's not much to say about this. It's a Spirit Lord, so you have to have it. It buffs all your spirits. Nebelgast Herald was really good, actually. It's a little expensive for the 3, but like, man, if you get that going and have Shacklegeist, like you can start tapping everything down. It's crazy. The Spell Pierce and Miscasts felt okay sometimes, and sometimes they felt just trash. But when they're good, they're good. They're really good, you know. When they're bad, they're just horrible. Stern Dismissal felt fine. Just 2 little quick, you know, bounce tempo plays. The Essence Flux felt fine. Maybe I could reduce this by 1, really. I'm not sure what I would add in, though. The only other addition that I was thinking about before So we have, let's see. What's that card called there? I haven't crafted it because it's like a rare, right? There it is, yeah. So this is the only other option in the 3 slot. But I have Nebelgeist Herald there. I mean, you can add these in too. I mean, our curve is super low in the 3. Like, you could add 2 copies of Kira, the Glass Spinner, like, and this is a flying 2/2. Unfortunately, he doesn't have flash. If it had flash, it'd be like really, really good, but it's a 2/2, and the creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability for the first time each turn, counter that spell or ability. So not just spells, abilities as well. I mean, this is a super powerful card. So I would probably put 2 here, like that. Why'd you put this there? Yeah, put those over there. 2 here like that, and then I think I would take... I mean, the dismissals felt good. These felt good. I would take 1 flux away. Right? I'm going to remove 1 flux. Yeah, so I want to take 1 essence flux. Because 4 copies felt kind of bad sometimes. And then also I'm not sure about the land count. I think I want to reduce by 1. I know I do have... I would have 4 3-drops, but everything in the deck is basically 2. So, like, I really want to get to that 4th mana. I don't know. I don't know what else to cut. I mean, I can go down to 2 Essence Flux, and that might be okay as well, considering I have 4 copies of Rattle Chains. And that really is kind of the same thing as Essence Flux. But I just like having the 1 mana play. Like, on that turn 3, when you can do a 2 mana play and have a 1 mana play, like, you really need to have that for the tempo. It's a tough cut. So for me, it's probably between Essence Flux, a land, or like possibly, you know, maybe like the weakest card I think would be Departed Deckhand. I mean, this card is okay. The fact that you can't target it though with Curious Obsession, or I can't target it with Essence Flux, in my opinion, means it's probably one of the weaker cards. But I think just for the fact that I want to keep my creature count high, so I'm at 26, I would probably just cut 1 Essence Flux. So I'll be 2 Essence Flux instead of 4, and then have 2 Kiras added in there. I think that's what I would try out. Just keep the 22 lands, I think would be fine. Just to make sure that we hit the land drops. I mean, sometimes we flood, but that's just Magic, and that's basically Arena. So those are the changes to the deck I would make. Other than that, though, it felt pretty good. I like it. It's cool. It's fun. It's a cool theme. Blue spirits. I mean, it's awesome. Try it out. Tell me how you like it. And thanks for watching the video. Please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel as well. Name's down there in the bottom left corner. Papa Lauder. Thank you for watching.